Hello, beautiful people. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your collective read. So this is for whoever it applies to. Hopefully you. Sorry. Let me look at you. Hi. Hopefully you receive some type of information that keeps you moving forward in your day-to-day life, right? Or whatever it is that you may need it for. Okay. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Not too much noise. Please don't act up, because I might. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. And thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Oh, we active. I felt it in my loins. So we're going to start off with a law of attraction card. Okay. Really quick. If you have been questioning yourself or doubting yourself, there may be a lot of illusion, not delusional, illusion, right? Not delusion, but illusion. There may be a lot of illusion esque energy running rampant. So you want to just get your footing, your grounding, right? Get grounded. If you haven't been feeling like yourself, or you've been feeling out of place, it may be part of just, some shifting of energies that's going on, okay? What do you have for these beautiful people that are on here today? It's 2 cards. Of course, y'all want 2 cards. I will not attempt to control others' experiences. So that may have something to do with it as well. There may be, I was saying earlier on Instagram about how there's a lot of enough about you, but what about me energy? Or what did I say it was? It's like a lot of one-upping energy and stuff like that. And it may have to do with this allowing others to control your experiences, or this may be something that you need to check about yourself, right? Because following your own intuition, knowing exactly who you are and getting more familiar with who you are and those around you is more important than not. And this one says, I understand the rules of the game of life, okay? And if you haven't listened to that audio book yet, I would suggest that you do, okay? But let's go ahead. It's called The Game of Life by I mess up her name every time. I don't even know if it's a woman. I just know a woman reads the audio book. I think it is a woman though. Whatever. Now, all right. So I will not attempt to control others' experiences. And it says, rather than trying to control the experiences of all others, which you cannot do no matter how hard you try, instead intend to control your own participation within those experiences, right? And by setting forth your clear image of the life you want to live, you will be guided in every moment toward a smooth and pleasant path for yourself, right? Because everything that we do on a regular basis, our regular normal, that what we feel like is just, oh, this is just what I do every day. You are actually a small part of a whole, right? So everything that you do affects someone in some way, and it may be affecting someone clear across the country. You just never know, right? Because that's how energy works, right? But overall, that's I like it. And this one says, I understand the rules of the game of life, right? And I know some of you will be on here like, I'm not playing no games. I'm like, well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it anyway. Some, there's a lot of energies that are that manipulate a lot of people for good, bad, or indifferent. Right? It's like we're just pawns in a damn chess game, working to be queens, right? So I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm not going to argue with you. I understand the rules of the game of life, and it says that now that I understand the rules of this game of eternal life, now that I understand the powerful law of attraction and deliberate creation, right? Oh no, not deliberate. I can pre-pave segment by segment my life experience into becoming the allower I was born to be. For I was destined to a life of fulfillment and never-ending joy. It's how you look at it. It's not what you're looking at, it's how you're looking at it, right? You can just think about it. How many times have you watched your favorite movie and found a different way to look at it? I'll wait. Now then, what do you have for these beautiful people that came up in here? Obsession by Calvin Klein. All right. So this obsession card, the way that it's coming out, whatever it is. Okay, so look, here's the one thing. Whatever it is that you are working on co-creating, we're going to call it, okay? Whatever it is that you are working on co-creating, it's important that you not give in to it too much. Okay, because there's a number of other things I'm picking up with this. The other thing that I'm picking up with this is that there may be certain thought patterns or thought forms that you need to get rid of in order for you to see a clearer picture or have a clearer view of what is right in front of you. I also feel with this card that there's someone may be obsessing over some type of collaborative force, right? They like you could be obsessing, because there's a 3 here. You could be obsessing about your connection to your mind, body, and spirit, and trying to be perfect and get things right. That's not going to work. There's no perfect people. You only have this moment. How can you make this the perfect moment, right? The other way that I'm looking at this with this 3 and the way that this person is looking is that someone may have gotten to be in a space where they are paralyzed by some type of fear, obsessing over the what ifs and what could possibly happening. Whoever this is, I really feel like they used to have this type of fear a long time ago, and it snuck back in on them because they are about to they're being asked to be courageous, right? Because they are about to it's a milestone, right? And in order to even make it to this next part of this next life cycle or life phase, right? The word's coming faster than I can get them out. But this next life phase or the cycle or whatever this is, they're gonna have, whoever this is needs to really calm down. This could also be a third-party situation, and there may be an obsessive other. Let's go on and start clarifying this card, because it could easily be that this is there may be a third-party situation, right? And the third party could easily be somebody's job. It could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just use your critical thinking, okay? But this third-party situation has to do with a younger person. Someone is obsessing about a younger person, or a younger person is obsessing about someone. 9 of Swords. They obsessing. Overthinking it. Someone may even be having nightmares. They may be overanalyzing their dreams, their goals. They may be in a space where, in this 9 of Swords, this has a lot to do with and the way that I'm looking at this, like whoever this is, they may go from one extreme to the next, right? And they may not do this in front of people. They're doing this by themselves, right? They're trying to get themselves together. They're trying to focus, and then they go into this space where as soon as they focus, they overfocus, or they're giving too much energy into whatever this is that they are focusing on, okay? What information do you have for these beautiful people, baby? Because what? Ace of Cups. Maybe new love. It may be someone who is a psychic. Maybe you are getting a lot of information. Maybe you've been obsessing over learning the occult, metaphysics, esoteric knowledge, whatever it is, okay? But I really feel like someone may have had an awakening. They may have had a Kundalini, some issues with the Kundalini where it may be overactive as well. But something came out of the blue, and someone is obsessing about something, an offer that may be made out of the blue. This may be an unexpected visitor from someone who is obsessed by you. Let's get up out of it. It's a possibility. Plus, the weatherman said it's a slight chance of snow. Move forward. I've been listening to jazz. I don't know where all these rap lyrics are coming from. What information do you have for these beautiful people, honey, about this obsession and whatever? Forgetting one. Look, I'm telling you. Hold on. What information do you have for these beautiful people? Why I put these cards out in the middle of the day, I do not know. But we're going there. This is the day for it. We had some nice bubbly readings last week. I don't get bubbly from this, even though it's an Ace of Cups. So you got forgetting oneself and parasite. So you got obsession, forgetting oneself, and parasite right here. Okay. And what is really giving, okay? Now, there's a 3, 17, 19. Okay. Someone here, lost themselves in a situation. They lost themselves and got too wrapped up in a situation that if they were paying attention, it was unhealthy for them in the beginning. Right? There were a lot of red flags. And now I really feel like there may be some type of parasitic energy, or a person who is leeching off another person. This may be an energy vampire. I don't know what. Don't you get tired of them motherfuckers? God damn, go away. Clarify this forgetting oneself. It's sad. See? 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. The light tower has been flipped over. Right? So with this light tower being flipped up, I really feel like there is something, because this moves from that obsession into the forgetting yourself. Someone is paying too much attention to someone else or something else, or some kind of project, or maybe an investment that they made overall, right? Whatever the investment was. You may have invested your time, energy, money. I don't know what you did. But overall, what I'm getting here is it's time for you to really reassess your position. Reassess where you are and where you are going from here. You've already audited everything from the past and up until now, because there's obsession, overthinking, possibly being dramatic about certain situations as well. This may even be, because this one looks younger than this. This looks like this person grew up in these cards. So with this obsession, it may be something that was triggered from your childhood. It may be something that needs some inner child work. Okay. I'm going to take all of them. Intensity, awareness, and sorrow. That's that 9 of Swords coming back out again. But this right here, with this in the middle, with now that you are reassessing the present moment, now you are seeing things for exactly for what they are. This is about to be intense. Again, I feel like it's a Kundalini awakening, or it's some type of awakening that has to do with you being unable to deny yourself the truth. You being unable to not see what it is that you need to see, especially with this parasite. If some of you may have been in a space where you were around or in certain types of conditions where you got so overwhelmed or so involved, right? You gave so much of yourself, right? You were pouring so much into other people, or whatever this is. Somebody don't want to let you go. Okay? But I feel like with you remembering who you are, right? Because that's the solution to the problem is forgetting yourself. The solution is remembering yourself. Getting your footing, right? Because you may have been holding on to some type of just overthinking it to the point where you're getting sad, overthinking it to the point that you're in your feelings. Whoever this is, this is someone, even if it's not whoever this is, that's what I'm gonna say, okay? But whoever this is, they know that they messed up. They know that they got in over their head, and they cannot deny it now that it's been brought to the forefront of their awareness. They cannot deny it. And now they are very passionate about where the direction that they are going. They're very passionate about what is to come, or how they should move forward with what is to come, right? Because there's this intensity that is coming in. See how the intensity is, this intensity is aimed directly at this woman coming out of this sorrow. Because this sorrow, this is a sorrowful person possibly behind here. So it's like, no, I'm breaking out this shit. So they break out. Maybe it's depression. Maybe it's just being overwhelmed with anxiety, fear, frustration, or whatever. It's like, no, I'm getting out of this. And it's just like this thing just overcomes them to the point where it's like, this is undeniable. I got to move forward. I got to make something happen. I got to make something shake. Okay? Your inner hustler came out. Now then, what is this parasite, honey? This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Where you were taking your time, not anymore, because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, he moving out of character now. And I feel like whoever this is, or whatever this parasitic energy is, it doesn't know how to come towards you, right? It's doing anything and everything to try and latch back on to you. It's doing anything and everything to try to move forward with its plans. See, the thing is, you already got your plans together, so you know how you moving, right? You moving how you moving, and you're going to stick to it. Because whatever this is, someone may have been so obsessed, right? This is the other way I'm seeing it. Someone may have been so obsessed that they began to, you know how somebody get used to you and how you do stuff and how you move and how you talk and how you smell. They get used to everything. That's why you got to keep the mystery in there. They get used to everything about how you move and how you do this, that, and the other, that they forget that you are giving to them. Let me see how I can word this, because this happens a lot. They forget that you are giving to them because you want to. Not because like, a lot of times people think that, oh, I got so much game and I got so much of this going on, that going on, that's why you're doing this. Like, no. This person, a part of them that they had to call back to the forefront, and call back pieces of them that were strong, call back pieces of them that didn't worry about certain things that they began to worry about, call back parts of them that don't do the certain things that they did to even be, have this type of attachment, right? Whoever this is that is trying to attach to you, whoever this is that is trying to come in and get you not to remember yourself, basically, whoever this is, they blind. That's why they moving like this. They are blind. Let me see her now, because I could be telling a whole lie now. What is this parasite? It's a 19. It's which a 1 moves into a 9, and then it's a 10. It's the end. It's over. They cannot play the same games that they played with you right there. Okay? What information do you have right here, honey? Because what? 5 of Swords. You're not arguing and fighting no more. It may be a Queen of Cups, right? You may be the Queen of Cups. Because I really feel like with you remembering who you are, you got back into who you are, right? Turning down any type of fights, any type of objections. Like, no, I don't think you should leave. And it's like, I don't care about you objecting to me leaving, right? But with this 5 of Swords in reverse, it's like, no more of that, no more of that, no more of the arguing, fussing, fighting, no more of playing your manipulative mind games, no more of giving any thought energy to you, right? Because that's a very powerful energy. No more giving my thought energy to you. That's going to be a no for me, and thank you. See, somebody is addicted. They are envious. Ooh, child. This done turned into, this your friend, family, foe, whoever it is, the hoe got to go. Because look, addicted, envious, gluttony, artificial heart. And what's crossing artificial heart is forgetting oneself. What's crossing parasite? Envious and gluttony. What's under obsession? Addiction. What's under parasite? Artificial heart. Somebody wasn't who you thought they were. Someone was not who you thought they were. Now you feel alone in the world, right? And it's time for you to be healed. But let's slow down. Slow down. So with this addicted, someone is so addicted, obsessed, or they are willing to hurt themselves. They are taking a lot of pain in order for them to have their way. Okay, that's crazy. Someone is taking a lot of pain to have their way. Someone is really being a sacrificial lamb on their own accord. You know how you have families where someone will say that they the black sheep of the family, but they really aren't the black sheep, right? That's kind of what this is, the artificial black sheep. Like, you are not really the black sheep, right? Envy and gluttony here. Like, whoever this is, whether it's you or somebody else, we, just got to be honest, whatever. But whoever this is that's addicted to, and it's a number 11, someone is addicted to getting their way. Someone is addicted to, you may have been chained. This may be you that has been chained and stabbed in the back by this person because they are so addicted and obsessed to getting their way. Someone here is playing. Be mindful of people who, let me put these up. Be mindful of people who come around to, that you haven't known a long time. People who are so obliging and trying to help you so much. And, oh, I just love you, love you, love you. Like, okay. Be mindful of that energy. Because I really do feel like someone is trying to attach to you. And I was also talking on Instagram really briefly earlier about how a lot of times when people are playing with spirits, and a lot of times when people are playing with, just this energy overall, because that's what I call the energy, right? But a lot of times when people are playing with this stuff, they don't understand how, like, even if you call them a loving, oh, this is a loving spirit, but you are not in the right space to be calling on a loving spirit when you really may have a heart filled with all this other stuff, and this is what they look like. That's how I see them. They be ugly, just like that. And that's a good picture to look at whenever you see somebody comment on your social media post or whatever. Look at them like they look like that. So that way you won't even respond like, oh my goodness, I won't, no, you don't, I'm not talking to that. Now then, What information do you have here for these nice people? Let me go into this fake person, because it got to be a fake friend or a fake relationship, okay? It may have been a fake offer that you were obsessing over, or so you realize that someone is very obsessive. It's kind of like when you meet somebody and all of a sudden they just, y'all been dating for a while or whatever, and they are just, overdoing it. Like, you don't know me like that. Why are you doing all that? Why are you saying all that, right? It's like love bombing. Boom. There it is. Some of y'all will realize somebody was trying to love bomb you, gaslight you, or whatever. Clarify this Two of Cups. Maybe it's an Aries, and maybe it's your boss, okay? Or maybe someone is obsessing over your relationship, right? Clarify this Emperor. And the Empress. Somebody is obsessing over your divine union. That's why you feel alone in the world. That's why you've been praying and going into your meditative spaces, feeling naked amongst the angels. You feel it's like you've given over all of your burdens. You've handed over all of your burdens. You can't take it no more. It's over. It's done. You're just like, I can't take this anymore. Someone may be trying to get pregnant by an emperor because they think that they are this person's divine counterpart. Child, what is going on? What is this addicted child? Who is doing this? Someone that's not even competition. This is a Five of Wands in reverse. Someone who the fire went out on the way that they tried to battle. The fire has gone. I'm telling you, like what I said earlier. They can't even fight no more, but they are so... Like this person this may be someone who... Because I keep looking at this lady. This may be someone who wants someone by any means necessary. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. You want somebody by any means necessary? This light bright. What is this Five of Wands in reverse? Because I really feel like, there's no more arguing. There's no more fighting. Somebody pulled their energy back. Yep, somebody pulled their energy back, and now they are working on what it is that they need to work on, right? There's this Five of Pentacles because there's another person that feels lack in a situation, but you have a new beginning. You have this Two of Pentacles type energy, right? You have to really delegate. This is a time for delegating, right? But I also feel, okay, because if it's given a relationship, friendship, or whatever, I know for sure this is a relationship. Or it may be a husband and wife that work together and somebody done came in and tried to snake them or lie and foul sexual harassment. What? Just get them. But with this Eight of Pentacles, what I'm getting here is that there's some calm clarity that is coming through overall. You may feel it in your body. You're very in tune with your body wisdom. You've done a lot of the work, right? That's why I'm huge, since I've been working out since last year, right? But I'm huge. I've always worked out, but not consecutive days like this and months and stuff. But this is someone with this Eight of Pentacles. You know your limits. You know when something feels off. You know when it's like knowing when your money off, right? So you're in your body, so you know when things are off. You know when there's a lack. You know when someone is when you have reign over something. This Eight has a reign over this Five. And now you have this new beginning. Some type of truth is being illuminated about a Two of Pentacles situation. And this person is coming in to talk about it. This person is coming in. This is a message. Somebody coming in. They don't know, they don't have a filter. And they are coming in to speak some type of truth about your priorities or someone's priorities, right? Clarify these cards, child, because it's very much so. I also feel... with this envy and this gluttony, this is that Five of Pentacles. This is someone that I don't know how to go get it on their own. They are not very comfortable in their skin when it comes to doing things in moderation, right? Or even allowing themselves to just be in order for them to have their own sun, their own new beginning, their own truth illuminated, right? But there's some light being shined on this envy. Clarify these cards, chat, because they are what? Take it moment by moment, because you're going to see it. Something is being seen that you had no idea. I really feel like someone close to you, it may be coming out that someone close to you has not been who you thought they were. Someone may be so obsessed with your life and how you do things, and just all of, it's going to come out. And they're going to get handled. Whoever this is, they may have a lip piercing. They may have a nose piercing. Something to do with their Willow's Peak. Clarify this. Yeah. So what I'm getting with this guidance card, like I said, this sun is going to, whatever this is that's been illuminated, whatever this is that is, this is a redo, right? This is bringing things full circle. There is some guidance coming in. And the type of guidance that is coming in, I feel like it's going to be very colorful. And it's not coming from this person. It's not coming from this Knight of Swords. It's coming from the universe, right? You are getting so much information, and you're going to get it so beautifully and vividly. And they're not, because see, here's the thing. Not a lot of people have nightmares once they make it to a certain point. When you make it to a certain point in your on your path, you don't have nightmares, right? Because number one, you realize, you figure out that there's nothing to be fearful of in your dream state, right? It's only something for you to analyze, if at all. You just have to know if it's meant for you to analyze something or not. And the other reason for that also is that many people who are of a higher frequency know what they need to do before going to bed, but also they are, because when we sleep, we can go out and be open to so many different energies and realms and or whatnot. A lot of times they don't want to fuck with you like that. They just don't. And those that do, they get what they got coming, right? It's not your job to figure that. But I really do feel like there's someone who is chained or feels chained to a certain situation. They may feel stuck, stagnant, or complacent here, and they go off to themselves. They go off, yeah. The Chariot and the Star. They go off into a whole different situation. And with this Star card and this is healing. These are healing cards. But I also feel like if you look in your chart, because that does look like astrology or something like that, like the astronomy. I feel like if you go in your chart, you're going to see certain things. Some of you may even have known that this part of your life, this part of your path had a lot to do with you figuring out the pattern of behavior that is obsessive, but also draws parasitic energies to you. There's going to be a long line of aha moments from childhood on up to where you are now, right? All right, let's get out these cards, because, okay, I wasn't going to be on here this long, but I'm on here this long, okay? Because what the fuck? Let's get these surrender cards out. What information do you have for these beautiful people, honey? I'm going to do the mudras here in a second. So be looking for those. Okay, thank you. What information do you have for these beautiful people? Make sure that you are grounding and balancing out your spiritual and practical on a regular. But also, it is so important that you are doing your cleansings, right? No matter where you are, right? Some people don't have to do them as much as, us here that do this work, right, in the public eye. But many of you really need to make sure that you are cleansing on a regular basis. Make sure that you are doing a deep clean on your home, at the least, right? Unless you have an OCD friend. I need 2 of them that are very much so OCD. I might drive them a little crazy, whatever. But make sure that you do a very deep cleansing on your space once a month. Make sure that you meditate before rearranging furniture or what have you, to make sure that you are in tune with where things really go when you move them around. Okay, whatever. Y'all know I just be talking. Well, not just, but I be talking. What information do you have for these people here, honey? Because I am. Them cards over there, I don't know what they were talking about. Oh, they talking about the same thing over here. All right. So going back to remembering yourself, not forgetting who you are, not losing yourself in a relationship, not losing yourself in your work, not losing yourself with your children. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember who you are, because before you know it, you'll wake up like many I've talked to, and they are just like, damn, I let 15 years go by. Right? All right. So the first card out is surrender to the wisdom of your body, surrender to rest and sleep, surrender to miracles, surrender denial, surrender outdated beliefs of yourself, and surrender to trust. With the surrender to the wisdom of your body, crossing the surrender to denial and the surrender to miracles, it is very much so time for you to be very honest with yourself. You may have been holding on to certain situations, eating, making excuses for yourself to be in certain situations, making excuses for yourself to, eat a certain way, making excuses for yourself to be at a certain job a certain way, and it's been draining the shit out of you. And it's time for you to stop denying it. It's time for you to see it for exactly what it is, and not just be on this path, be on your path like everything is all cozy. Well, I got money in the bank and I got this and I got that, but not looking at the heart of the matter, like what is going on around you, right? For many of you, I feel like whatever it is that you make a change for, or you begin to look more directly into, right? Because you conquer so many other things, but now it's time for you to conquer this. This is about you. This is about you being whole, separate, and unique on your path, right? You may be a little afraid to pull back. You may be a little afraid to delegate and give people other responsibilities. You may be a little afraid to do certain things, but it's time for you to slow down. It's time for you to make sure that you do not move into this space where you burnt out, and then there goes resentment. You get resentment when you are burnt out from trying to help everybody and do everything and just spinning plates. Let's flip some cards. The new you does not require the same type of work that the old you requires. It's going to require something new. Where can you change some of your daily routines? Where can you change some of the things that you are doing in order for you to show up greater for yourself and for us, right? Because you need to trust yourself more. But I also feel like whatever the limited beliefs that you have, those are being challenged. Some of you don't even want to see it. Like, no. That's how things are. That's how they always will be, and blah, 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 blah. Like, no. If this has to do with your business, it is very important for you to get up to date with the new systems and the new trends and marketing, the new hashtags, whatever it is. But you really need to be more trusting of yourself and your decisions, because it feels like you may have gotten into a situation that you should have trusted yourself about at the beginning, right? And you've been looking over, and now you probably got neck pain. Now you probably got all this tension all in your body, right? You may even have issues with urinating or something like that. I don't know why they said that. I'm not going in there. It's saying, Now, what do you have for these beautiful people? Okay. Morality and postponement. Put off today what you can do tomorrow, basically. With that postponement and this surrender to rest, like you really need to just chill the fuck out. Take your beauty breaks, right? Oh, that's a cute name for it, beauty breaks, but spiritual breaks, right? Take your spiritual breaks. Do your emotional to-do list on the regular. Pull back from people who are draining you. Pull back from situations and things and reevaluate them. Maybe it's time to review them in order for you to create a new process, a new system, right? It could easily be your work life or your home life or both of them, balancing those out, because this has a lot to do with your morality. What information do you have for these beautiful people here today? They want you to feel and know that everything that is happening around you is real, right? Some of you may even have some lucid dreams that are going to confirm a lot of the things that you've been questioning about yourself. All you got to do is ask before you go to sleep, and you'll get the information. It's very, very much so simple. The same way that you can ask and just sit down somewhere and listen so that you can get the information. And eventually it keeps, you'll get back to that point where all throughout your day, living a mindful life, you listen and you get the nudges and you understand and you keep it moving, right? You don't have to sit in that obsessive energy where you are just sitting and listening to trying to analyze and break down everything that has happened or transpired, right? I am really on here for 30 plus minutes, child. What information do you have for these beautiful people? Because why their ass ain't taking no nap? I don't take naps. Take care of your own business, but keep your head on a swivel. Okay? Mind the business that pays you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Right? They probably talking to me. I need to get out y'all business. That's what they said. Get out these folks' business. Will and will. What information do you have for these beautiful people here today, honey? Ask yourself, how does my heart behave and how does my soul pray? It's time for a redo. Okay? What information do you have for these beautiful people? Know you are capable of manifesting your dreams. That goes with that miracles do come true, and trusting yourself more. Because it's like some of you may even be in a space where you weren't seeing things for what they were because you let other people's opinions get in the way of what it is you came to do and how you came to do it. They do not know your vision. They do not understand your mission. People do not understand and understand all of the intricate details of you and what makes you go. You are a very beautiful machine. The fuck? And why y'all out here explaining it to yourself on lengthy explanations? If you are giving lengthy explanations to somebody that is a parasite, you have lost your damn mind. I said it. Okay, calm down. You can't tell people that. Fine. All right. Had to split myself up and talk to me. Okay. So I can't talk to you like that. You just explaining and explaining and explaining. Ain't no type of action or growth occurring in a positive direction, and you just keep on explaining. Keep on explaining. Why? I don't even know what you're doing, Chad. All right, that's gonna be it. Because you just keep on explaining yourself. Like lengthy. It's one thing, okay, boom. You know, I didn't really mean to run over you with my car. Okay, cool. Cool. Right? But you going all into it. You threw a brick at me, and then you this and that and this and that. You threw a brick. You tried to stab me. It's self-defense in 150,000 states. 150,000. What is you doing? All right. Let's see how this works. I love y'all. If you are here for it, if you made it this far in the reading, okay, if you made it this far in the reading, just drop I am what I attract, and then you can explain it. I am what I attract hyphen and explain something beautiful that you are attracting into your world now. I like that. That's something we might need to keep doing it. I ain't gonna remember it tomorrow, but it sounds good, don't it? I am what I attract hyphen, and what is it that you want to attract into your life? It's that simple, right? Then get your feet moving. Create a plan and get your feet moving. It's your feet. Unless you're a Sagittarius. All right. Thank y'all.